All episodes and reviewed videos are now available on archive.org. Just search Head Full of Radio as one word, and you'll find it all there.
Welcome to Head Full of Radio, where a longtime Radiohead fan goes through the whole recorded discography alongside his friend, who's only familiar with the song Creep. Will we agree on the songs? Can I convert him into a fan? Let's find out. Hello and welcome to the last song on the album Hail to the Thief. I am Andrew. Yeah.
And I am Nico. I'm just going to talk all over you, apparently. I'm sorry about that.
That's okay. You're doing great. Today is A Wolf at the Door, brackets, It Girl Ragdoll.
It Girl?
It Girl, period, Ragdoll.
Because I feel like over here, I don't know if this is a thing like in Northern America, but if someone's like an It Girl, does that mean anything to you?
Yeah, it means she's it.
Okay, so that is like a term.
Right. Yeah.
So it feels interesting that that's next to Ragdoll. But yeah, we'll see.
She was it. Now she's not. Maybe. This song's lyrics were inspired by a party of unruly men Tom encountered on a train journey.
Sounds about right.
He described it as placement at the end of the album as sort of like waking you up at the end. It's all been a nightmare. You need to go get a glass of water now. And I do have some interesting quotes from him as well. But I don't know where this one comes from, but the question is, so presumably you were a well-behaved student, if only out of embarrassment?
This is something that Tom said.
That's the question to Tom.
Oh, okay.
I think it's giving us context of this train journey.
Oh.
If I was going to throw up, I did it in the privacy of my own room. It was the same in Oxford, seeing these fuckers walking around in their ball gowns, throwing up on the streets, being obnoxious to the population. The little guys in the bowler hats will clear up their puke and make their beds for them every night. They don't know they're born and they're going to run the country. It's scary. Of all the towns in the country, it's one of the most obvious examples of a class divide. Now that's from 1997. And this song wasn't written until starting to be written until about 1999.
Oh, so what attributes it to this song then?
Well, that's sort of a little context of drunken people and what have you.
Right. Okay.
But on March 8th, 2000, so 3 years before this album came out, Tom posted about an incident where he was physically harassed by someone in Oxford.
Oh.
He went to the police and it was useless. And here's the quote. Got beaten up in the middle of Oxford last week by someone who recognized me and saw me as an easy target. Only bruises. So, okay, didn't go to the police. Tried that once before and was accused of willing it on myself.
Huh?
A bit freaked out. Magnets pinned to my body for shock. Anyone going to the Tibetan Freedom March in London this weekend? Yeah, I'm scrolling the rest of it, and he's talking about Aphex Twin. So there's that.
There you go. I know it started with they were harassing him, and then he's like, "No, they just fully beat me up."
Yes, right. And then, oh, hey, what are we doing next weekend?
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. He also says the image seems violent, but the music is quite pretty. If you took it out of context, it would sound like a children's toy, but it made me want to do this rhythm thing with the words.
This rhythm thing with the words. What a wonderful way to just put that.
Yeah, these quotes are pretty great, aren't they?
I feel like that's like just a song title in itself.
Yeah. So I guess you want to hear it, I guess, right?
I do want to hear it.
Okay. By the way, quickly, Tom says, do you know how close that track was to not being on the record? I wrote the lyrics on a train, the same train I got beat up on before.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's criminally expensive where I traveled in first class, but I needed some time, some peace and quiet, but I got a bunch of rowdy, posh city boys. And for 3 hours, I sat there while they enjoyed themselves. They were awful. And so the whole lyric is just about my revenge on them.
Fair enough.
All right.
Well, let's hope it gives us that satisfaction, yeah.
Do you want to hear Tom rap?
Oh, I don't know. Let's see. No promises.
Go!
Oh. Oh, I don't hate it.
Flan in the face, the flan in the face, flan in the face. Don't you fuck her, don't you fuck her. The flan in the face.
Take it with the love it's given, take it with a pinch of salt, take it to the tax now. Let me back, I promise to be good. Don't look in the mirror at the face you don't recognize. Help me call the doctor, put me inside, put me inside, put me inside, put me inside, put me inside. I keep the world from the door. It calls me on the phone, tells me all the ways that he's gonna mess me up. Still all my children if I don't pay the ransom. I don't ever see him again if I squeal to the cops.
I like this breakdown. It's very different in that it's like so calm
Yeah.
as compared to his like rattling off words. It's almost
Right.
like a pause.
Yeah, even just going from that like rap bit to the chorus to now, it's all just like, oh.
Yeah. This can be a very divisive song in the Radiohead thing because lots of people aren't a big fan of the way he does this, but I like it. And I like hearing his breathing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not what you usually want necessarily.
Yeah. There's that cleaning up line. Oh, and then back to the softness.
I keep the wolf from the door. I feel like my brain is not making sense of that lyric.
Maybe he's trying to not be as
away
mean.
from the door?
Yeah. Maybe it's on the other side of the door.
Right.
And he's not going to squeal to the cops, so he just goes, woo.
Right.
Which is kind of fun.
I keep the
The wolf would call the cops.
Yeah. Because it's giving like the man who cried wolf.
Yeah.
Because that's basically what it sounds like his experience was, that they were just not taking him seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. It's definitely got its own thing going on.
Yes.
I actually really liked the way it started. Again, I liked the rap. I liked the momentum it had. I think he definitely started off very strong. Once it got to the chorus, I was a bit like, okay.
That's a very Nico sound.
Yeah, I was like, this is a departure from where we were.
Yes, it certainly
But-
is.
Let's give it time. And then he did the whole no thing. And then, yeah, it was alright. It was okay.
You're really going up there.
Yeah, I wanted to end on like, yes, this is what we were culminating towards. Like, and don't get me wrong, I like when you understand the context, and
Yeah.
even without you having that, context from the what's the word I'm looking
The
for?
trains,
The quotes.
train.
Yes,
Yeah.
like, I feel like it does come across. So it's definitely got like the message there, but in terms of like sonically what I like, I don't know the Venn diagrams were overlapping a huge, not at all, but like it wasn't like huge amounts of overlap.
Right.
So it just felt like, I feel like a lot of these songs have felt a bit on like the messy side. Which I think is not unintentional. Like, I don't think that will necessarily be an offensive thing to say. I think that's part of the vibe. But it didn't feel like it was like clinching that ending song. Well, I guess it did in a way. I don't know. I'm a bit unsure. Like, it's not what I wanted for a finale necessarily. So I think for that reason, I'm going to go 4.5.
Yeah, you've really struggled with the back half of this album.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to
for me.
come back a lot to a lot of these to revisit them, because I think this might be the lowest back half of an album that we've.
It feels like it. I don't feel like this is my usual way to finish up.
Right, exactly. I'm going to give this one just a fancy old 4.5 as well. Actually, it's not my favorite. I don't mind the song, but it's not my favorite album closer. Although most of the album closers tend to be emotional, I guess.
Right.
So I should be giving this better, whatever. But here we are. So if we look at the scores overall average, because the first half was so high for you.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, you were rating things quite high up until they're there.
Okay.
Your score overall is almost an ed for this album, 2.93.
That's actually higher than I was expecting.
So that puts it in
the last few weeks.
Yeah, so we're in season 5 right now. So this is your third worst. The Benz and Pablo Honey were both lower, but everything else has been higher.
That surprises me, honestly.
For me, this is it was 3.25, so ed and a quarter.
Okay, so that's a decent deviation there.
Yeah, it puts it in the same place. We're okay. It's the second worst one for me too, I guess. That's wild. Or third worst, behind the Benz and Pablo Honey. That's interesting.
So is that bang in the middle then?
Yeah, pretty much. So after this, we're going to be going to the live recordings of that same album that was released in August of last year. And the reason we're doing that is because it's perfect timing for you to hear those same songs you just heard, but in a live setting.
Okay, yeah, and I'm curious if they do something a little different with it to see if I feel any different.
Yeah,
I like that.
Thank you, sir. See you next week where we hit Hail to the Thief live recordings.
Well, I look forward to that, and hopefully I'm going to be more thumbs up, and it will be some of that earlier catalogue.
That's right.
Cool. See you then, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
This podcast is recorded and edited using Discord, Riverside, and GarageBand. The intro and outro music is a Radiohead cover and can be found on Bandcamp under the name Lift. That's Lifte. Find us on TikTok, Vimeo, Instagram, and archive.org under the name @HeadfulOfRadio.